Hi, I'm Vince. I'm here at American Suspension, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the 23 tree kits. Now, if you're going to put a 23 wheel on your touring bike, you're going to need to put rake trees on it. What those rake trees will do is it'll get you back to the proper trail. But there's a little bit of a problem in that your fork tubes, when you rake them out and you have the bigger wheel, there's a chance that the fender may hit the lower triple clamp. So you don't want that. And what a lot of guys do is they over preload the springs, but most of the kits come with a little spacer, which means you have to take your fork apart so that you can drop in those two travel limiters, and then those travel limiters will keep your wheel from bottoming out. It's kind of a hassle because you got to take the fork apart. Now, at American Suspension, with our 49 millimeter tree kits, what you get is some bumpers. Now you can put these bumpers on without taking the fork apart. So it's really a time saver. You want to put a 23 wheel on your bike? Great, it doesn't take long. All you got to do is change out the trees. You don't have to take the fork apart. You can just put the number of bumpers that you need. Usually you just need 2 or 3. The kit usually comes with a dozen, just so you have some extras. And what it does is it just, takes up some of that travel externally. Now, when you take the bike and you first get it all together, you should take the springs out, or if you're installing an air ride, let the front end down, make sure it doesn't hit, and figure out, do you need 2 bumpers? Do you need 3 bumpers? However many number of bumpers that you need. So one last thing, when you put the bumpers on, it's probably better, instead of putting the bumpers down on the bottom here, to let them sit up inside the fork can. That way, for the most part, they're never touched. The only thing that happens to them is if you were going to bottom out, the bumpers would come into play. Anyway, a big time saver, really cuts down on the amount of work. Do not take your forks apart, unless, of course, you're going to install one of our beautiful fork legs, which is always a good idea, but it's still way easier to have this external bumper system. Available on all of our TK23 49 millimeter kits. So any of the 14 and up baggers, you'll be able to adjust it with these bumpers. All right,